All right.
This is Life on Positivity. He's Dr. Ryan Russell.
And she is Angela Russell.
We're here to talk about life, health, all things positivity.
Well, that sounds great. Let's get started. What are we talking about today, Angela?
Well, we went and did a 5K yesterday. Yes, it was a Labor Day, the Kansas City Temple Run with church folks. And I don't run, but I go to this and I run every year. It's been 2 years in a row now. Yay! It goes to pattern. 2 years in a row.
Yes, and
It's the thing I do now.
There's improvement.
I run once a year.
We improved over last year. Then we're going to talk about like some of the other positive benefits from that 5K. So, first of all, something I'm real proud about is we got there on time this year.
Yes, we got a good parking spot.
Yeah, last time it's a 5K. I think we walked 2.5K getting to the 5K.
Well, yeah, that's true. But we did get there on time to get our registration done, which we'd done online previously. But they had our T-shirts, so we got to get our shirts, put them on. We were ready to go.
Yeah, we were like lined up in there, and I gotta say, Angela, you were talking about, man, I should have been preparing and practicing for this.
Training, something. I should have run at least
and
the weeks before leading up.
She told me to take off at full speed, which is 6 miles an hour. I went, hey.
I do not run 6 miles an hour. Maybe I do. You know what? It took us 57 minutes because they got a clock when you run through at the end. Well, we walked through. Well, I walked through. He rolled through. 57 minutes and like 55 seconds, something like that. So it was 5K. So we were more like 3 miles an hour, but we had to stop a few times because Ryan needs his hand adjusted sometimes.
My thumb kept slipping off my joystick.
And also, whoever made that route, so you run down the street, you run around the cone, come back, and so fit your others ahead of you are going this way, and then the people behind you, you're passing by, driving, whatever, but then you go on down, run around the other island, and come back, so to make it 5K. And someone decided that the 3K walkers, the strollers, the little kids would stop doing about face. So we're running, and suddenly a wall of strollers. Like they should have made that, like everyone stay in their lane. But no, we had to like stop because there were people having a good time, whatever.
Like the 3 dads with their double strollers?
The 3 dads lined up. I felt like I was back in roller derby. You cannot break the wall. They had a wall going on, and I couldn't get through.
Yeah, well, to be fair, the people that were doing the time thing were running back when we were... Remember how soon some of those people were running back towards us?
But that's how you do it. You go out and you come back. It's not a circle. It's out and back is what it's called. And so they really should have had them shifted, just like traffic, because we're running down the roads were closed. We're running over 435 on the bridge with the 2 lanes and the island in the middle, the concrete, whatever it's called. So they should have had it go all the way around. They had closed the road anyway. So instead, they had people running and walking. I thought it was like Braveheart.
Yeah, they could at least put like cones down it and say, okay.
Stay to the left, stay to the right, whatever it is.
2 different lanes, but yeah. But it was fun, wasn't it?
It was still fun. We saw a lot of people we knew last year. We went and we'd only been, Ryan had only been living here for a couple of months, and I'd only been a member of the church first. So we didn't really know anybody. Yesterday, we knew a lot of people, which was a lot of fun.
They're like, hey, Russells, and like,
yeah.
The only thing, everybody wanted to give me a high five.
Pound it, man!
And I'm like, and I'm just sitting there thinking, like, please don't grab my hand while I'm driving.
Don't grab my driving hand.
Yeah, but I had fun. It was really nice to get out. It was a nice day. I noticed, like, when we were pulling out of the driveway, it was sprinkling a little bit.
It was like 65 degrees and clouds. Perfect.
Yeah, I was kind of worried because I'm an Arizona guy, you know. I'm a whip for cold.
I brought the poncho.
Although, I'm getting better at the cold. I don't think 70 degrees is cold anymore, at least. But we got there, looked up in the sky, and it was like the sun was starting to break through the clouds.
It was really beautiful.
And I think we got a few sprinkles on the way home, but it was like...
I'm not answering.
Opened up. All right. The phone is not ringing, even though it's ringing. But don't tell So
I always feel better when I get up in the morning and actually see the sunrise. So we didn't really quite see. Well, the way our yard is, the sun comes up. I really need to learn to gesture with this arm because my arm's cut. The sun comes up and we're surrounded by trees. We have like 30 trees that are probably 60 feet tall.
Yeah.
Out around the perimeter of our yard. So, and then they're all up a hill. So we're down in the bottom of the hill. We're like on stage at like the wherever they did plays for
Roman
Shakespeare and stuff. Yeah, an amphitheater. We're like living in this on stage of an amphitheater, and everything's up high. So we don't see the sky, like the sunrise sky. We'd have to kind of get out of the neighborhood to do that. But anyway, when we were driving, like you said, the sun just breaking through the clouds, and it was really beautiful. And I just, people say they're a morning person, but if you're not a morning person, I encourage you to go be one tomorrow or the next time you can, because it really is beautiful. We're missing all that stuff by our dark curtains and being at the bottom of the amphitheater.
And really, the natural human thing is to be a morning person, because back in the old days, you couldn't be a night person.
I mean, blow out those candles and go to bed. What else is there to do?
Except it is where they get burning the midnight oil and midnight snack. Because it would get so dark so early, they couldn't sleep 12 hours. So they would get up in the middle, like at midnight, and then eat something and...
That's where they got midnight snack.
Yeah, be awake for a little bit.
But it wasn't midnight.
Well, I don't know, somebody like the town crier like rang a bell or did something.
No, really? You're making that up.
No, I'm not. And
how did midnight snack originate?
Also, like out there on the moors of England, it makes weird noises, so that's why people are scared of stuff at night.
The midnight snack is inspired by the super popular Mexican alegrías, which are some sort of candy sold in bar form.
What?
So you're telling me if I get up at midnight and eat a candy bar, I am paying homage to Viva Mexico.
No, I'm telling you, your phone is wrong. That is, anyway, I saw it.
I'm gonna call Sylvia. She's gonna love this.
I saw it on TV.
Xavier's
it's a History Channel.
Xavier's chair is turned off again.
Oh.
Do you want to hit pause? Or do you want to just sit here and talk to the... Just like a...
Yeah, make a big gesture so I'll know to cut. Okay. Well, does he know? Alright, we're recording it again.
We're back!
Yeah, you're probably like, what do you mean you're back? I didn't know you left.
It's a costume change. We thought we'd add a little fun and excitement.
Yeah, just a lot of fun and excitement.
Well, we're in Kansas City, and our good friend, bride-to-be Taylor Swift, is known for costume changes, so we just wanted to jump on the bandwagon.
Yeah, I wanted to do a dance number, but...
She is our good friend. I mean, we live in Kansas City, so we're very popular.
Oh, turn the heater off. Yeah, we all know Taylor.
This one?
Yeah, real well.
Anyway, what happened was we were in mid-sentence, and Xavier, did he text, come get me, or help me, or...
Yeah.
Xavier went outside in his new wheelchair. Come get me, help, or it was help or something like that. Or come here, probably was just
it stopped again, or again.
So I go out there, and he's in the middle of the yard on the hill. Wheelchair is dead. I'm like, is it the battery? Did you charge it last night? Whatever. And I did the brake, so I was going to push him, but it immediately started rolling backwards. And we live on the driveway's a hill, and then there's a flat cul-de-sac, and then there's a very steep hill down the street. And he would have been a goner.
Oh, yeah, him going down the hill 50 miles an hour.
So anyway, I worked it on. He likes to go up the side of the house. He's made his own trail through the grass, and it's his little track. And
yeah, we'll see if we can show you.
I can't push him there, so I was gonna back him onto the sidewalk and push him up the driveway. Well, that was not gonna happen. So finally, after a lot of fun and games, we got a ratchet strap, and Ryan towed him. I pushed, he pulled, got him back in the house. Blah blah blah. Went the next day to the wheelchair place. Got it all worked out. Yeah. Things were loose and needed to be tightened, and so now he's fine.
Yeah, it's been quite a few days, so it's like
But by the time we got back into the house, I was like, I'm gonna sit on the couch now.
Yeah, but I've always wanted
Not
to
come
tow
back.
another wheelchair with my wheelchair, so that was pretty exciting.
He
for
did.
me.
He can. I was like, I don't know if you can tow all of that, and he's like, hook that ratchet strap up, and it was fine.
Yeah, these things like that's the problem. Is somebody you can't feel like I've had people try to pull my chair back, just messing around. You can't feel them at all.
You can't feel. They're 400 pounds, and then you're in it, so then your weight. But the problem is we only had the one ratchet strap,
Yeah.
so I had to push on the one side because you started to pull and he turned sideways anyway. So we're gonna get a like matching set of because I know I have another strap somewhere. We just couldn't find it.
Yeah. So
So that's what
That's
happened,
why-
and that's why it's 2 days later.
yeah, so if you're watching this, now you know why we have different shirts on. And if you're listening to this,
We have different shirts.
yeah, we're wearing different, completely different clothes we wore last time.
But that's wheelchair life. You get sidetracked. Things come up that cannot be. It's an emergency. It's not. It's urgent. It's got to be dealt with now.
Yeah, that's the way it plans. Like, all these different things that could have been at the wheelchair. It was a loose
A
cable
loose
of the
cord
battery.
inside.
And I think that's a good lesson for all of us. That sometimes just
Sometimes
one
you
little
got a
thing.
screw loose, and it can ruin everything for 2 days.
Yeah. So I think we were talking about the benefits of being a morning person, and then because we talked about the 5K
I did run the 5K.
and what a great day that was, and can we agree? A little more preparation next time.
Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah, I think that was good. So Angela, other than the physical benefits of just the actual race, like, do you think being out, seeing the trees, seeing the grass, breathing the air above an interstate, albeit, was
100%.
like therapeutic?
100%. And I felt amazing. My legs hurt for 3 days after. They're still a little better. To be honest, this is a little personal, but I'm glad I put that riser on the toilet because to stand up from sitting on a toilet, that's why old people have higher toilets. It's a lot of leg
Yeah.
power to stand up, but after running a 5K and as a non-runner, yes, my legs hurt for days.
And speaking of that riser, so our son, we, he's changed types of brands of wheelchair, and there's a height difference. So he's going through a lot right now trying to change everything.
Trying to adapt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
A wheelchair is an extension of your body. I mean, it's not just one size fits all.
yeah.
They're custom made for people, if you folks didn't know.
I mean, it's amazing. Like, we went on that walk of that little trail, not, last Friday.
Yeah, Amity Woods. Yep.
And, I mean, it's great. It gets us around. We can go do things, see things that we couldn't otherwise, but for minor, some certain things, it's just a challenge. It's something you have to adapt to. And I'll definitely say that going back to nature, it's really good for me. I got to where being in my house all the time before I married Angela, I was alone quite a lot. Just stayed in the house, stuck at the computer. You kind of start losing your. Wait a minute. Okay, I thought our cat stepped on something. You kind of lose your sense of reality a little bit. So getting out in nature, where it's meant to, is really good.
Well,
So-
when I came out to visit, I'm like, this is your life. You get up, someone gets you up, gets you ready, rolls you up to the computer, bye, and you're there. A person comes, gives them lunch, person came back to give you dinner, and then someone else came back to put you to bed.
Yeah, I was just surviving.
This is not a life. You're coming to Kansas City with me was mainly it. And he was like, well, we can't live in sin. We have to get married. I'm like, okay, let's go. Like, I meant that. Like, totally, let's go. That's why we got married so fast. I came to visit, and I'm like, no, this ain't working. So
Yeah, it's
came
a-
back to visit, came back, just drove Xavier out to meet him because Xavier was like 100% against bringing a new person into the house. Ryan's not coming here. And I'm like, yes, he is. Let's go meet him. It was St. Patrick's Day. He was like, "Okay, I met him. Let's go."
Yeah, I know. I'm like you drove longer.
We drove like twice as long than we did, but it is what it is.
Worth it.
Definitely worth it. And the fourth time I came, loaded you up, loaded your cat up. Let's go. And here we are today.
And
I wouldn't change a thing.
I want to point out, well, first, that's not the cat. She was already here.
This cat was already here. Yes.
But she didn't marry me just to get me out of the house.
No, obviously.
But like.
But I loved you enough. I'm like, we're getting you out of here now.
Yeah, we weren't going to mess around.
You sit at your desk? That's it? No. Come on. So we are out and about. Today I'm going to the dentist. And Ryan's like, am I coming to the dentist with you? I'm like, no. You can't go everywhere at all times.
Well, I thought you were getting more than just a cleaning.
It's just a dentist appointment.
Okay, well, I didn't know that.
No. I had braces when I was 13.
I was going to be there for moral support.
I like the dentist. Ours has a screen up in the ceiling, and they play Roku. And last time they were playing SpongeBob. When Xavier was there, they were playing Star Wars. I don't remember.
A Marvel movie.
You can't hear it, but you can watch.
So you just want to go to watch SpongeBob?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Now you know.
The truth comes out. And yeah, being stuck in your house, just being on the computer, is not good for your mental health. I think that's something that's being talked about like Congress right now is our
really? Oh, definitely, yeah, our health.
Mental health. I think that's part of why there's a lot of the problems there are today. People don't get outside enough.
Well, especially you're in a chair. When is the last time you felt the grass in your feet? I don't know, but we're gonna do a raised bed guard and stick your feet in the dirt. You're gonna feel better.
All right,
I mean, think about it. When have you last touched a tree?
Oh, I know it's very hard to get to touch trees, and yeah, you miss a lot of stuff.
Well, I was worried about like human touch when Xavier was in high school. He went for one semester, and even like passing in the hallway and bumping into people in roughhousing, like boys do. Completely absent from his life.
Well, yeah. Then in the wheelchair, people are afraid to hurt you. They don't want to touch.
Yeah. That's what I'm
like,
saying.
You have to, hey, can you hug me? You know, you have to, a lot of
Which
time.
is totally weird.
Yeah. Like, I've had people come up to me, like, maybe they watched me grow up in church or something.
Yeah.
Maybe they're 5, 10 years old. Can I give you a hug? I'm like,
please do.
Yeah. Like,
well, people kept trying to fist bump and high five you at the 5K.
Yeah, and I'm just thinking the whole time, yeah, don't touch my driving hand. I think we talked about that.
Yes, if I'm there, I'll grab your other hand and hold it up, and but you lose so much, not in nature, not with human contact. Like, we laugh, we're going to dress them up like a Borg for Halloween, but how far off from that are you really already?
Am I assimilated?
I mean, you might be.
I am Angela. I mean, Borg.
Resistance is futile.
Yep, we know that. That's true.
So anyway, we're back to finish up this episode, and we're going to do a better job at being more like on purpose for you folks, because maybe we'll say something brilliant that'll help you in your life. And really, that's the only reason we're here. Plus, we like just to chit chat and look at ourselves on the computer.
It's fun. Yeah. Well, if I were, I definitely want to look at myself on the computer. Molly likes it
What
too.
were we talking about yesterday? And I said people get together and match up kind of equally, like with someone of similarly good look, like on the same level of good looking.
Yeah, I'd always said that.
And you were hilarious.
Well, I had always said that. Like, wait, why did she marry me?
Oh.
But yeah, if that's true, then I am freaking hot. Like, I'm like, Flavio never dreamed about looking like me.
Exactly. That's exactly true, though.
Yeah. Now, I just wish we looked as good as Malu thinks she looks. Or Kitty here.
Unless you're really old and rich and about to die, and then she's like a super hot. Like, you know, you got the trophy wife, marrying for money, all of that stuff. Yeah. So people don't always match the looks department, but usually. But I'm not going to put up a big, we're interabled. Like, that's not what we're about. We're just people. We're together, and you're in a wheelchair. Who cares?
Yeah.
I mean, you care. I care. But it's just part of what we deal with. You all deal with your own stuff, your own crap in life, which we talked about yesterday.
And I think it's important that, you've got to get beyond like your disability. You got to get beyond your health goals, or like maybe you got to focus on life.
Some of us hold on to our challenges, and I mean, it becomes an excuse. Well, I can't because really, can't you? I mean, let's challenge ourselves to say, I've said, because others have said to me, Angela, you have your hands full. Your son has Duchenne. Ryan has Duchenne. I'm like, that's right. I do enough. No, I could always, like, I'm not going to cling to that as my excuse for why I'm a life's failure. Not saying I am, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's something people always say, well, Ryan, you're in a wheelchair. Give yourself
some slack. Give yourself
yeah,
some
you can't
grace.
expect yourself. And I have always expected myself to do like a whole lot of stuff beyond what I could even do if I was completely like an Olympic athlete. So you can't do it too much, but you can't do it too little either. Gotta always hold ourselves to the highest standard possible.
So let's go out and be the best we can be.
That's great. That sounds good. And we're going to start talking a little bit more about health things in our upcoming episodes. I think we're going to have a great episode on the next one.
I think so too. What are we going to talk about?
We're going to talk about, well, it's something, it's like not your fault.
It's not your fault.
Yeah.
Now that we've given you the speech on personal responsibility, we're going to talk next on It's Not Your Fault.
And, yeah, come back and
you'll find out why.
Yeah, be sure to come with your cave person self.
Yes, bring your inner caveman.
Yeah, is it proper to say caveman now, or is it cave
person? Bring your cave person, because we are inclusive for all.
That's right. All right, and maybe you'll get to see the cat again.
Or you can see one of the other cats.
All right.
We are a multi-catted family.
Well, come back and find out.
Okay.
All right. Bye, everybody. Does that sound like a good ending?
A good ending would be Ryan Angela out. Cause Seacrest out. We stole that from you, Ryan Seacrest.
I wouldn't know.
Russell out.